and happy Sunday. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is Sunday, March the 14th. It is 3 days before mine and John's wedding anniversary, but I'll remind you all about that again here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and get on Facebook with you so that I can see who is talking. Yeah, I've already got a couple of people here. That is awesome. So again, I'm Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is... Come on, little thing. Catch up. Okay. And today is Sunday, March the 14th. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Please still say hi and hello. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Trish. It's good to see you again. Please go ahead and say hi and hello because I love it. I had like 7 notifications on YouTube today, and it was so much fun because I love to see, I don't know, I just love to see people say hi and hello on YouTube because that's kind of unusual. And hello, Mary Ann. And we've got Shauna with us. We've got Lisa. Hello, Lisa. And thank you for the early happy anniversary. Hello, Mindy. It's good to see you again. So we had some great discussion today on the 2:30 meeting. We'll talk about that again here in a second. Hello, Myrna. And Myrna, you are looking great, honey. I just want to say, when I see you on the Zooms on Sunday, I don't know what you're doing other than just being healthy, but you are looking fine. You are looking fine. Okay, I'll just say that. Hello, Carol Lou. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Sandra from Demon's Ferry. Also, if you are brand new, please let us know. Just say, hey, I'm new. You don't have to tell us anything else if you don't want to, but we love to welcome new people, and everybody, all my old gals, you know, are not old, but all my regulars love to welcome new people. Hello, Linda from Rock Island, Illinois. Yep, and thank you, Barbara. Hello, Sherry from Perrysburg, Ohio. Yep, it's good to see you. And hello, Mary from Canada. So if you're new, just say, I'm new. I'm brand new. And hello, Rosie, because we would love to welcome you. And hello, Sherry. I think I just said hello to you, but now you're saying happy anniversary. So yeah, I'll jump right in. And hello, Kathy from Iowa. We also love to know where you're from. Hello, Sandy from Northeastern Kansas. You would not believe how many friendships have been formed on here, either on the live chats or over in our closed Facebook group. We missed you today too, Barbara. Over in the, hello, Orlando, Debbie, in the closed Facebook group, people who have just met each other, you know, they're from the same area or they have relatives that are in the same area, so it works out really well. Hello, Sherry from Connecticut. Hello, John from home base. Hopefully nobody else is at home base. Better not be, so just saying, y'all can share where you're at, but nobody else better be at my home base. Hello, Sherry, and thank y'all for the anniversary wishes. Hello, Kathy. Hello, oh yeah, Barbara saying hi to John. So John is at home, you know, holding down the fort. Oh, and that's so weird. It says, if you have an egg, a Weight Watchers journey sharer. Hi. Hello. Hi. Yep. And hello, aloha, Kathy. It is good to see you. And hello, Betty Ann. So again, this is March the 14th, and it is 3 days before our anniversary. And John, I tried to do the math. Is it 32? Is it 32 years? I don't even know. Hello, Vicki from St. Louis, and hello, oh, Jennifer. Yay, it's Jennifer's first time. So Jennifer from North Carolina, it is her very first time. Please welcome her. And let's see, Deborah, we'll talk about the Zoom here in just a second, but everybody welcome Jennifer. And Deborah is from Virginia, so if you have any Virginia people. Oh, okay, so that was Casey saying hello, but she accidentally posted as the page, so that's super duper confused me. Yeah, so everybody say hello to Casey. If you are brand new, Casey is my daughter, John is my husband, Alyssa is her daughter, our most wonderful for now, don't tell her I said that, grandchild, and Casey is expecting number 2, and because John has nicknamed Alyssa Peanut, he has decided to call the second one Pistachio. So in honor of Pistachio and of our wedding anniversary, everything we're making in the second half is pistachio flavored. Okay, that's all in honor of you, Pistachio. And hello, hello, Sandy. So thank you all for the well wishes on our anniversary, and John will have to confirm how many years it is. Oh, he said 32. Ah, yeah, I'm right. I'm not very good at math. Great at geometry, pretty good at algebra, not great at just simple math. Anyway, yep, and it's Carol from Surrey. Wow. Welcome, Carol. It's good to see you. So for everybody who's asking how to join the Zoom meeting, so it's not my Zoom meeting, we'll just quickly talk about that. It is a 2:30 Zoom meeting on the WW app. So if you're an active member and you can get on and you can get online on your on Connect, when you go to Connect, if you go to where the groups are, oh, and there's Gail from East Texas. It is good to see you. So if you go to Connect and go to where the groups are, you can search for the Knoxville, Tennessee West Knoxville group. So it's the West Knoxville group in Tennessee, and we meet. Well, they have several meetings during the week, but I attend the one that is on Sundays at 2:30 Eastern time. So speaking of Eastern time, I have a quick question. Who else besides me is bitter that you lost an hour of sleep last night? So if you're not in an area where you observe daylight savings time, then probably not. Oh, hold on. Sandra's grandson Colton will be, oh, his birthday's on March 16th and he'll be 10 years old. Happy birthday, Colton. And Trish had a birthday this week too. But who else is bitter? Hello, Vicky, that they lost an hour of sleep. Me, I am. So hello, Tag, if I had tried to stay up, if I'd wanted to stay up, if it had been something, hello, Katie, if it had been something I wanted to do, like get up an hour early to head to Disney or something like that, yeah, I would have been all over it, but I cannot stand to switch to daylight savings time. I love daylight savings time. It's my favorite because it stays light longer in the day. I'm okay with it being dark in the morning. I like for it to be lighter in the afternoon, but yeah. So I know. So Debbie says she's not bitter. I'm only bitter about losing the hour. So I want it to stay. I want it to stay the same. I also love daylight savings time, Take. I just want it to be the same. And Deborah is Morgan Wallen County. So, Morgan Wallen Country or County. So you all are, Katie says, it's only 7 here and I'm ready for bed. Anyway, so okay, good. You all are talking to each other and I love it when you all talk to each other. Okay, so again, daylight savings time, I think we need to stick with it. So, I don't know. And Patsy says me. So, I think we need to stick with it. I think we just need to stick in this time. Okay, but at the 2:30 today, and Mindy gave some instructions a few messages before. Y'all just have to go find those. She gave some information on how to be able to do the Zoom meeting. So the one that I attend is 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Is that standard time now? Daylight? I don't know. Whatever our time zone is now, Eastern time. That's the one that I go to on Sundays, and it's the West Knoxville group. And if you were able to join that one, if you have the correct kind of membership, which Mindy mentioned here a few comments ago, how to be able to do that, we would love to have you at the 2:30 meeting. So today at the 2:30 Zoom, and it's not my meeting, I attend. Gwen and Linda are the most awesomest hostesses of that meeting. So today I saw Gwen, Tina, Myrna, Linda, Orlando Debbie, Kathy. So it was Kathy with a C, Kathy with a K. Y'all were like right behind each other. I don't know if you noticed that or not on the little Zoom thing. So it was Kathy with a C, Kathy with a K, Mindy, Christine, Sherry, Sandy, Lynn, Cheryl, Susan, Barbara, Judy, Jackie, Karen, Sandy, Marlene, Roberta, Tina, Trish, and Penny. And if I missed anybody, I am so sorry. But to everyone who was there at 2:30 today, hello, it was good to see you all. Gwen is always so awesome. And sorry, I was a little bit distracted. I was doing paperwork today, but that's for another subject. Okay, quickly. Again, anybody who's new, just go ahead and give us a shout out. Let us know that you're new because we would love to welcome you. It looks like several of you have already figured out that there is someone in your area or you're related to someone in your area or whatever. This is a great way to connect. Even during if you're still, I don't think any of us are locked down anymore due to COVID, but even if you're still not going to in-person meetings and things like that, this is still a great way to connect, to find other people in your area, in case you want to have a safely distanced meetup. Okay, so we didn't have any new news this month. Everything was pretty much what I went over last month. You can explore some new options in the upper right-hand corner of it's easiest to do it from the desktop, I think. So I do a lot of things from my phone, but I think it's easiest to explore these new options from your desktop. You click in the upper right-hand corner where the little person is, where you would log in normally, and you just click down on attend. And you can check out some unlimited workshops, virtual or in-person workshops, or you can check out Digital 360. We talked a little bit about one of the check-ins in Knoxville has closed, sadly, due to, lack of participation. Fingers crossed, maybe soon, maybe soon. I don't know. I don't have any insider information, but maybe soon. Hello, Loretta. Maybe soon. Hello, Sylvia. Maybe soon. We could go back to in-person meetings. Who knows? And this month's theme is still do what works. And so it's focusing on recognizing each person's journey is their own. So still doing all of that for the month of March. Again, if you're just now coming in, and let's see, and Sylvia says she's late. You're very late, Sylvia. I'm just kidding. You're not that late. Again, for the month of March, don't forget Jordan's Skinny Syrups, which are these. If you cannot make it here to KC Kitchen Center to pick some up, oh no, and Tag says New York still feels like it's on lockdown, still so many restrictions. Okay, well, hopefully it's getting better. But Jordan Skinny Syrups, you can still get 10% off if you want to order them directly from them. They had new stuff come out again this week. It's crazy. Like, they're bringing out new stuff constantly. I can't keep up with all of it. So your 10% discount is Egg Lady 10. It's EGGLADY 10 at checkout, and you can get, if you use that, you can get 10% off of your order with Jordan Skinny Syrups. And I think it's just skinnymixes.com. I should really put that link in there. And personal news, still the personal news on the YouTube. Please, 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 please continue to subscribe. I would love to break 5,000. There's no prize. There is no gift. There is nothing for breaking 5,000. I don't know. It's a personal goal. We were at 4,091 the last time that I checked. And hello, Haley. I'm at 4,091 the last time I checked. So that means only, and again, remember, I'm not good with the simple math. That means 899, is that right, of you? Anyway, there's like 12,000 of you all. There's like 12,000. Surely 800 and something more people could just go click a little button, could go click a little subscribe button. Anywho, just saying. Okay, so again, I'm Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. This is Sunday, March the 14th. Several new people have come in since we started talking, so I wanted to make sure that that everybody knew what day it was. Hello, Alicia, and knew that Wednesday is mine and John's 32nd wedding anniversary. So in the second half of tonight's chat, everything we're making is green, because my name was Kelly Green, and of course John's name is John Milligan because he didn't change his name, and we got married, so we're very Irish sounding. We got married on St. Patrick's Day 32 years ago, so we're making all green stuff in the second half of the chat. Okay, so I need to know, girls, ladies who got to sit your bottom in a chair, so give me some thumbs ups if you got to sit your bottom in a little chair and go to an in-person workshop last week. And if you are brand new, if you're watching this live, there's a little button down here at the bottom. If you're on a phone and see, like I just did it. So I just hit the thumbs up 3 times. So you can do thumbs ups. Yep, if you're here with us live. If you're not here with us live, if you're watching this later on replay on YouTube or Facebook, you can just go ahead and put the thumbs up emoji, in there in the line. I'll know what you're talking about. So thumbs ups are for sitting your bottom in a chair at an in-person workshop, or for going to a Zoom meeting, and Linda still got her getting her bottom in a green chair. Very specific, a green chair. But thumbs ups if you sat your bottom in a chair, or if you attended a Zoom workshop this week. And we got a couple of you all that attend like 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Trish and Barbara, if I'm not mistaken, Trish and Barbara are our big time Zoom attendees. Oh, and Vicky got engaged 43 years ago on April Fool's Day. That's hilarious. That's too funny. Yeah. Did you believe him? Did you believe that was really happening? So those are thumbs ups, and then hearts. So give me some hearts if you attended here with us live last week, or if you watched on replay, or you can do both. So you can do thumbs ups and hearts. So if you attended an in-person workshop, or attended at least one Zoom, and watched here with us live last week, or watched on replay, you can give us some hearts. And thank you, Sandy. So those are thumbs ups and hearts for all you new people. That's what we're doing. Oh, and Tag did 2 Zooms and 1 in person. That is awesome. I'm super jealous of you all who are getting to do the in persons. So last week was chat number 214. And the title was Set Goals That Really Work. And so we learned that setting and achieving a goal has nothing to do with luck. So I'm really bad about saying, well, if I'm lucky, such and such is going to happen. But we found out it has nothing to do with luck. It has everything to do with making some, taking some simple things, some simple steps, to this. And WW has been preaching, asking us to practice, whatever you want to call it, actually for a couple of years. I'm trying to think how many times we have covered STAR goals. It's been several. It's been at least two, maybe 3 times that we have covered the star goal method. So last week we talked about that, and a star goal is, and I made you a little poem last week. Nobody said anything about the poem. I thought it was so silly, and last week it was to reach a goal, no matter big or small. Just check off these 4 things to reach them all. Because I think last week was Dr. Seuss's birthday or something. Anyway, that's how I came up with that poem. But the first thing is specific. So for star, it's STAR, and the S stands for specific. So that means something that's very specific. You know, you can't just say, hello, Rita. You can't just say more or extra or whatever. You have to be a little bit more specific than that. T is truly doable. So something that you actually could do. Like if I said that I was going to be 6 feet tall, that's not truly doable. I'm 5'5". That's, you know, I could say I want to be 5'3", but that might happen. I'm not ever going to be 6 feet tall. Number 3 is A is for active. So it's something that you are going to do and not something that you're not going to do. And 4 is relevant. The R is relevant. This is about you. So it's not about me, her, him, them. It's about you. So last week's homework was hashtag star, STAR, for the STAR goals. And it was to set your goal and to do the 4 things. You use the 4 descriptive terms to describe your goal. So here's how we did on our homework. Sandy's STAR goal was it was specific. She was going to do chair yoga before bed. So that was very specific. Her truly doable, she uses a chair. So it is truly doable because she uses the chair to, you know, to support herself while she's doing the chair yoga. It's active. She is going to do it. She's not going to not do something. She is going to do it. And relevant, it helps her sleep. So it was very important to Sandy because if she does her chair yoga before she goes to bed, it helps her sleep. So that was a perfect STAR goal. Good job, Sandy. Lynn's STAR goal was specific because she said, I'm going to have my last meal at 6 p.m. That's pretty darn specific. The T, the truly doable, is she can prep her dinner at 5:30. So she has time to prep her dinner at 5:30 to make sure that she hits her 6 o'clock goal. So it is truly doable. The active is she is going to set an alarm. So she's going to do something. She's going to set an alarm to remind herself. And relevant, it helps her. So it helps her to plan what she's going to have for dinner. So for Lynn, it's important to do that because number 1, she's setting a time limit on how late she's going to eat at night. So she's cutting off her last meal. It's going to be at 6 o'clock. But I think it also probably helps her to say, oh, I have to already know what I'm going to eat by 5:30 so that I can get it ready. So it's perfect for her. So it was a perfect STAR goal, Lynn. And then Michelle's STAR goal was specific. It was specific because she wants to get more sleep. And Michelle, if you're here, I need to know what more means. So remember, it needed to be specific. So more is great, but is more 5 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 3 nights a week? You know, I need to know specifically how much more sleep. And her truly doable, she can set an alarm, so she can do it. She can set an alarm. That's totally doable. To remind her that it's time to wind down and get ready for bed. Active, she will use the alarm on her phone, so she's not going to not do something. Remember, it has to be active. She's going to set an alarm on her phone, so that is active. To tell her to head to bed earlier. And relevant, it will help. So Michelle said specifically, this is going to help her energy level. Okay, so we know sleep helps our energy level. But for Michelle, the added bonus is it helps her make smarter decisions on her weight loss journey. So sleeping better helps you make smarter decisions in your weight loss journey. Yeah, that's a good one. And that might come in handy next week for next week's live chat. Just saying. Okay, so good job, ladies. You did it. Here are your Bravo stickers. And I forgot to give you all your Bravo stickers for attending meetings, but here are all of your Bravo stickers. So here are your Bravo stickers if you attended a meeting and if you came to a Zoom meeting or if you watched with us live last week or watched on replay or they, oh no, y'all are talking about, sorry, I brought up the cartoon stuff. Sorry. I know Mr. Potato Head's the one I'm worried about. He's still Mr. Potato Head. Anyway, so here are all your Bravo stickers. I got so excited I forgot to give them out. Okay, this week's topic is go-to food solutions. So I love the way that WW phrased this on our weekly. I'm still bitter that you can't really print the weekly. Still a little bit bitter about that. Just saying. Because I liked holding them up in their nice, pretty format and showing them to you all, which I can't do anymore. Anyway, but I loved what they said on the weekly when they said it's a sticky, they had a little column that said sticky situation. So I think sticky situation is the perfect name for this, that it's a sticky situation. So, a sticky situation is one where, it's not like crushing. It's not, devastating. I mean, it's not something that you can't, that's insurmountable, but it's just a little, I didn't plan on that today. I didn't plan on that happening today. And it ends up being a sticky situation on how, how you're going to handle it. So I don't know about you, but my go-to in the past has been, and sometimes it rears its head, and during COVID it did it a lot, but my go-to has been in a sticky situation to say, forget it, I just won't eat. I won't eat, and then I'll eat everything I can find when I get home. That's it, but that had been that's my past go-to, and I still sometimes have have an issue with not doing that. So this one is I'm going to be talking to me specifically, on that. So a sticky situation. So think of a situation where X, Y, or Z happened. Just something happened. A last minute plan changed. There was a power outage. A shift at work ran over. Traffic was bad. You just didn't make it home in time, or you didn't make it to to your next stop, in time. So, or you just got hungry. Sometimes you just get hungry. But some little sticky situation came, but it happened out of nowhere. So the sticky situation came out of nowhere. You didn't have time to change your plans. It just came out of nowhere. So sometimes having a plan, even if it's a simple one, even if it's a super, super simple one, in your, have it in your back pocket. And I always talk about having plans in your back pocket. But that can make the difference between a nuisance and a nightmare. So a sticky situation can be a nuisance. It can just be, an irritant, or it could quickly become a nightmare. I mean, you can let it get out of hand, and I've done that before. Hello, Sandy from Naperville. I've done that before. I have let it go from being a nuisance to a nightmare, like that. So again, I'm talking to myself today too. So if you think of one of those recent situations, where X, Y, or Z, happened, and you think, uh-oh, I'm getting ready to make a bad decision. Hello, Evie. You know what I mean? Like, something just happened. I'm getting ready to make a bad decision. You usually know when your brain starts going, go to the drive-thru, go to the drive-thru, go to the drive-thru, go to the drive-thru, go to the drive-thru. Or there's cookies in the freezer. There's Girl Scout cookies in the freezer. Remember last week or 2 weeks ago when we talked about Girl Scout cookies and you put those in the freezer? They're in the freezer. So when X, Y, or Z happens and you think, and you just have that little that says, I'm getting ready to make a bad decision, then think about that same situation and think about some tools that you could have, that might help you to have a different outcome. So this week, I want you to state your sticky. So your sticky, what was the situation and how was it sticky for you? Because it might not be sticky for, for everybody. See, like Betty Ann says, work. Let's see, weather. She had to stay at work for a week. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. You had to stay at work for a week. That was sticky. That was a sticky situation. So Betty, actually, I'm going to try and remember that because you've already done your homework. Check. Very good. So just think about what that sticky situation was. And it might have been just sticky for you. Somebody else might not consider that a sticky situation. But maybe it was you getting caught out away from the meal that you had pre-planned, for at home. Maybe you pre-planned a meal and had it waiting for you at home and you got caught out and you're not going to make it home in time to eat that meal. So maybe that's the sticky situation. Then you've got to grab your go-to. So your go-to can no longer be grab the Girl Scout cookies out of the freezer. It can't be, oh, it's not, Sandra, it's not time to drink water yet. I'll take a sip of my coffee though. Thank you. But anyway, so grab your go-to. So what is your go-to going to be? And it can't be hit the drive-thru every time. Okay. It just can't. So maybe, let's see. So quick, think of something that you could do that's not going to derail whatever your original plan was. So in that situation, in the situation where you got caught out and you didn't get to eat the meal that you had prepared at home, maybe it's to keep a list of low point, quick things that you could grab, like Chick-fil-A grilled chicken nuggets and a fruit cup. That's super easy and fast. Or even Gwen had mentioned, I think it was last week, Gwen had mentioned a hard-boiled egg and a banana from a gas station. Okay, yeah, I mean, you can get a hard-boiled egg and a banana. If you're that desperate, you can get a hard-boiled egg and a banana at a gas station. And then a GoPro decision, a GoPro way to take care of these sticky situations is decide what your own strategies are going to be to prevent situations like this, like keeping a low point snack in your bag. Remember hashtag purse check that we have all the time? Or Gift cards, you could even keep a gift card to places that have lower point food. So if like a Wendy's chili is a good pro plan, good pro option for you, then maybe keep a Wendy's gift card in your car, or a Chick-fil-A gift card so you can get those grilled nuggets, and that, so you can, I still have 5 minutes, girls, 5 minutes before water time. But anyway, do that. So that would be a pro plan. So a pro plan for just that situation. This is not the only sticky situation that there is, but that would be, those are great ideas, for a pro plan, just to keep, to make sure that you're ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and say purse check. So it is a surprise purse check right now. I'm having it live on Sunday night, March the 14th. Everybody stop. You got 4 minutes. You have 4 minutes to go find what is in your bag, in your backpack. Hello, Michelle. And Michelle, we talked about you a few minutes ago, so you're gonna have to go back and watch it on replay. But you all have 4 minutes to hashtag purse check. That's not your homework, but you have 4 minutes to go tell me what is in your purse, in your bag, in your desk drawer, see, Betty Ann's got sugarless gum, so she's just gonna pop that in her mouth instead of going to get something. Sandra's got a banana in her bag. It could be your bag, a tote bag, your kid's bag, my Nona bag, that Popsicle made me. It could be anything like that. Always have a snack. Okay, so that was your surprise purse check live on Sunday night. So everybody go check. And Barbara has no snacks in her purse. Sandra keeps almonds, 100 calories in her purse, and Mindy says Built bars in all of her bags. Okay, your homework though for tonight is hashtag grab your go-to. So that's pretty long. GRABYOURGOTO. Grab your go-to. So that's your homework for this week. So I want you to think about the 3 things that we talked before. I want you to find a sticky situation. Think of a sticky situation that's already happened or that might happen. And I want you to decide what your go-to is going to be. So what's your go-to plan going to be? Is it going to be the gift card for Wendy's? Is it going to be keeping something in your bag? So it looks like a lot of you all have already passed the surprise purse check. So that could be your go-to. And then as a pro plan, tell me how you're going to handle it. So you don't all have to have a pro plan. But that is your homework for this week. Hashtag grab your go-to. And don't forget to post it, tag me, take a picture, write it down, say it, call me. I answer the phone if you call. But do that and then snap it, share it, however you want to. And Jessica will list how to tag me and all of that when she posts this either tomorrow or Tuesday on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. So you can always go back and read these later. So Casey will post these YouTubes tomorrow. You'll be able to watch the entire hour tomorrow on YouTube. Or if you just want to see the second half, she posted as 2 videos. So you can just do the fun part, not the homework part. Or Jessica will post this in writing on Tuesday. And she will also be posting the recipes that we're going to talk about tonight also on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so she will tell you all of the ways to tag me in your homework. Okay, so everybody do your homework. It is time for water. So I'm going to get rid of the rest of my coffee real quick. Actually, it's cold now, so I'm going to go dump it and I'll be right back. And yes, just so you know, it is 8:30. It is 8:30 at night, and I am still drinking coffee. Don't worry, I will be able to go to bed as soon as I get home. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of water for everybody that's new. Go ahead and grab something to drink. Water, flavored water, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and Lynn says, Jessica needs to change your Connect information. What's wrong on my Connect information, Lynn? Because I can change that. Okay, so for those of you that are new, it is time for the second half of tonight's chat. And in the second half, we usually make something, and I am going to make 2 things tonight that are going to be fun and green in honor of St. Patrick's Day, which is Wednesday. So if you did not know that St. Patrick's Day was Wednesday, come on. But yeah, it is Wednesday, and that is also mine and John's wedding anniversary. So I am making 2 fun green things, and I don't really want my hair in it, so we're going to quickly pull my hair back so that it is out of my way. And the weather's starting to change here just a little bit in Knoxville, so that it is it's no longer freezing cold outside, so it's just a little tiny bit warm in here. Okay, so let me get my hair out of the way real quick. So this is, so if you are late, if you have just gotten here, this is the second half of chat number 215, and it is called Go to Food Solutions. So you'll have to go back and watch the first half if you were late. Here in the second half, we are making, she has your old one when she tops up the, oh, I see what you're saying, Lynn. So Jessica, if you were listening to this, I have not changed on the chat notes that you type out. It still says to contact me at at Scrap and Stamp 2 for Connect. And oh, and happy birthday, Michelle's daddy in heaven. To correct that on the notes. Okay, so I'll let you do that. Anywho, so it is mine and John's wedding anniversary Wednesday, and it is also St. Patrick's Day. I guess it's St. Patrick's Day and also our wedding anniversary. But anyway, so we're going to make two very green things, and I hope they turn out as green with the pistachio pudding as I hope that they are going to. But this is part 2 of tonight's chat. This is the fun part. So this is the part where we cook. All of the recipes will be on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com if they are not already. And I'm pretty sure this one's probably already on there, but Jessica needs to update it to where you can print it, because this recipe was originally from, when I looked it up today, it was from 2018. I swear I think it said 2018, 19, 20, 21. How is it, how could it be almost 3 years old? I don't know. Maybe I looked at it wrong. But anyway, it's for a, it is for a Watergate salad. So, no, is that right? It is for a Watergate, yeah, a Watergate salad. So I'll make a couple of different kinds of salads with pudding mix and things like that in it. So you're just gonna have to give me a second. It's a Watergate salad. I'm confident of that. So if you want to go ahead and look on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, it is called Watergate, I think is what I called it, Watergate salad. You can go ahead and get all the ingredients there, but Jessica will be updating it so that you can actually print it. So back then, when I put them in, when you printed them, it's like this long. Anyway, Jessica will fix that. But everything we're making, or both of the things we are making tonight, are going to have Jell-O sugar-free pistachio pudding. And this is for St. Patrick's Day, but also because John has started calling Casey's new baby Pistachio, since Alyssa is Peanut. Okay, so for this one, we are going to just take, a decent sized bowl, because we're going to be putting a volume of things in here, and we need plenty of room to mix. So for this Watergate salad, the first thing we're going to do is take 2 cups of fat-free Cool Whip, some kind of light Cool Whip if you don't like the fat-free. I'm not opposed to it. There are some fat-free things and some light things that I'm just not a super-duper big fan of, but this one doesn't bother me. So you're going to do 2 cups of, fat-free Cool Whip, or your Cool Whip of choice. And I promise you, the civilians in your life, and do let it kind of melt a little bit. Don't try to do this when it's frozen, or it is a bugger. It is a bugger to mix if it's frozen. But I promise you, the civilians in your life are not going to know. They will never know that this is WW friendly. Okay, so you're going to put 2 cups of fat-free Cool Whip in a bowl. To that, you're going to add a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So Loretta, have you tried the fat-free Cool Whip? It's not bad. It tastes it's literally just Cool Whip. Okay, you're going to add to that a cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So I don't know about the rest of you all, but plain non-fat Greek yogurt just tastes like sour cream to me. So I don't ever eat it just by itself, because it's got a to it. But it is perfect in a recipe like this, because it is, I don't know, it's just perfect. Okay, so we're going to save that, because we're going to need the non-fat plain Greek yogurt again here in just a minute. So we're going to do a cup of plain, non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Then we're going to do, we need to do 2 pumps of the skinny syrup vanilla. Oh, Loretta's gastroenterologist said not to do that. Then you shouldn't do that. You should definitely not do that. But 2 pumps of the sugar-free is a tablespoon of the sugar-free Jordans is a tablespoon. I do not have a pump on this one, so I'm just going to dump a tablespoon in there. If you do not have the sugar-free Jordan skinny syrup, you can use vanilla flavoring for that. So you're going to put that in there, and then we need the pistachio pudding, and this is Jell-O sugar-free. So this is Jell-O sugar-free pistachio pudding. So we've been doing a lot with Jell-O. Oh, and I forgot one of my ingredients. Hold on. We've been doing, I just saw it in the background. So we've been talking a lot about pudding. Let's see, last week, last week, oh my goodness. If you haven't made it yet, I'm just going to sidetrack for a second. If you have not made the whipped cream cheese with the everything bagel that we made last week, you're missing out. You are missing out. Casey and I have eaten it. Well, I've eaten it every day this week. And Casey has eaten it, I think, at least twice. So, and it stayed down pretty well. So if you did not watch last week's chat, you're going to have to go back and watch it. The whipped cream cheese was awesome. And the everything bagel cream cheese was even more awesome. So anyway, go back and watch that. It was so good. It was so, so good. But the week before that, I think we did some things with pudding. Oh, the whipped cream cheese, by the way, is on. Oh, Michelle says, OMG, it's wonderful. And Betty Ann has the stuff to make it with. But what was I going to say? Anyway, go back and watch last week's chat, or it's on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Jessica has already, she posted that recipe like, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, something. But on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and just look at, it should be the last post or the next to the last post. And if you're watching this after this week, which is March 14th, then just search the whipped cream cheese. It is so stinking good. And Rosie said she made the whipped cream cheese this morning. It's so good and it's so easy. Okay, I digress, but it's a perfect use of any of the Jell-O sugar-free pudding mixes. So you don't have to be making something savory like the cream cheese. You can make, you could just make this like a dessert. You could freeze it or, something else. So the Jell-O sugar-free puddings, I don't know. I constantly have them, constantly. So, yeah, and Rosie said she put it on her bagels. Yeah, we did too. We did too. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, and this, when we get done with this, these are heavy half a cup servings. So, they're heavy half a cup, and Rosie put on mini bagels. Sorry. So this is going to make 6 heavy half a cup servings. So when I say a heavy half a cup, it's almost a cup. It's almost a cup. But I'm going to say that it's a heavy half of a cup, just so nobody's eating a whole cup and only comes out with 5 servings, and then it's going to be more than 3 points. So the recipe that I've already got online is 3 points per serving. It doesn't matter if it's blue, green, or purple. It's 3 smart points per serving. I'm going to add a little bit something extra to it this time that's going to add a point to it, but it's my anniversary week, so I'm going to make it special. Okay, we're going to add half of the package, so that's approximately 4 tablespoons. 2, 3, 4. So about 4 tablespoons. That's 4 tablespoons. That's about half the package of the Jell-O sugar-free pistachio. So again, in case you joined late, it's Jell-O sugar-free pistachio pudding mix. You do not go ahead and make it into pudding. We are sort of kind of making the pudding as we're going along. So you're going to put that in there. And then you want 2 teaspoons of your favorite sweetener. I forgot to get my teaspoon out, so we're just going to do like a half a tablespoon, 2/3 of a tablespoon in here, since 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. You could use, this is Truvia baking blend. You could use monk fruit. You could use just stevia. You could use, if you have another artificial sweetener, preference. So you're going to use that. And then sometimes, so in the recipe that that's already online on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, I used this. I'm saving this for something different though. So this, if you've never seen it, I hope you can find it. This is no sugar added very cherry fruit blend. And it has, let's see, and you have to get the no sugar added kind, but it has peaches, pears, cherries, water, natural flavor, whatever, but it's the peaches, pears, and cherries. We're going to make something else out of this next, but that's what I put in that recipe. Tonight, though, we're going to use crushed pineapple. And you can either, if you can get it water packed, that's great. If you can't, if it's in its own juice, please drain all of the juice, drain all the pineapple juice. And I even rinse it a little bit just to make sure that there's not, you know, not too much in there, because I don't want to count the juice. I do not want to have to count that. So there is a great debate over whether you count juice as points, but I don't want to. I don't want to, and I'm not going to bother with it, so I'll just go ahead and rinse it. Okay, then you are going to, sorry for the noise. Oh, let's just get that little bit of fat-free cool on there. So good. Okay, then I like to take something bigger like this to mix it together, because I'm going to kind of fold it. I'm going to fold it all together. So look how pretty and green that's turning out. So you want to fold all of those ingredients together. And hopefully you will be keeping your Cool Whip in the refrigerator longer than I could for tonight's chat. So that's going to be pretty and green. So this is going to be a fun. Oh good, we still got plenty of time. This is going to be a fun St. Patrick's Day salad. And again, this is called a Watergate, or I had called it a Watergate salad a couple of years ago whenever I made that post. Okay, so now that all that's blended together, in the original recipe that I posted in the Watergate recipe, I did not add any mini marshmallows, but I had, the girl who does my hair said that her mother insists that you have to add the mini marshmallows. So we are going to add, oops, hold on. I think it was a fourth of a cup or a third of a cup. Let's see, it's a third of a cup. So we're going to add about a third of a cup of the mini marshmallows, a fourth to a third of a cup. And we're going to put those in there. Oops. It is a half a cup. I'm so sorry. A half a cup of mini marshmallows. So if you add a half of a cup of mini marshmallows, it adds 1 more point per serving. So we're going to put that in there because Honest Mom says you have to have marshmallows in it. And again, we're going to fold. We're just going to fold this gently so that we get all that in there. And I already know what this tastes like, so I'm pretty excited. I am pretty excited. So you can guess what I'm going to have many times to eat this week. And then the last thing that we're going to add is 1/8 of a cup, which is 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans. Last time I did walnuts, but this time I'm going to do chopped pecans. I'm not going to fold those. Well, I'll fold in the first one. I'm not going to fold in the second one just so I can show you all how pretty it is with the chopped pecans on there. And you can wait and add the chopped pecans later if you want to. This is best when you get done with it. I know, Susie. This is best when you get done. If you'll let it not freeze, if you'll let it, put it back in the refrigerator for an hour before you actually serve it. It is perfect. It is perfect like that. Okay, so because I love my mason jars, we are going to put this, where's my other spoon? We are going to put this down in a mason jar for a pretty presentation. We have plenty of time to do this. So what questions do you all have? Who knew what a Watergate salad was? Who has had a Watergate salad? I don't know if that's again, a southern, I don't know if it's a southern thing. I don't know if y'all have this in other parts of the country. So let me know, because I would love to know. Y'all know how much I love things like that. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. And let's see, Lynn said her mom used to make it back in the 80s. Oh yeah, but they didn't have sugar-free pistachio pudding. You are correct. I do not believe that they had sugar-free pistachio pudding back there. Looks like Sherry's made it, or had it anyway. So this is a staple. This is a staple of Southern, Southern, and Rita says, yep, she's had it. This is a staple of Southern, get-togethers. So whether it's church get-togethers, family reunions, things like that. This is a staple. Okay, and then to that, I'm just gonna add, just so that we'll have a pretty picture when it's time to take pictures. Oh, and this is the first time that Rosie's ever heard of it. Rosie, look. You have to make it. You have to. It's so good. Okay, so just for a pretty presentation for when it's time to make the picture, there it is. So you do not have to put it in a mason jar. This is an official old church lady Watergate salad. So yummy. I'm happy to lick the spoon for everybody. Happy, happy, happy to do it. Don't mind taking one for the team at all. Okay, and I'm just going to try it for you all just to show you how deliciously yummy it is. Love it. So yummy. Okay, but remember, put it back. So it's delicious right now. Let it chill for an hour. Let it chill for an hour. And it's so easy to make. So Dorothy said it's easy to make and delicious. Yes, it is so easy to make. Okay. In that same light though, because this is my anniversary week, we are also going to make this into some overnight oats. So overnight oats, again, y'all have heard me say this. Okay, hold on a second. So Margaret says what's in it that she just came on. So Margaret, it has 2 cups of fat-free Cool Whip, 1 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, half of a package or 4 tablespoons of Jell-O sugar-free pudding mix. It has 2 teaspoons of your favorite sweetener. You could use Truvia, monk fruit, you know, something like that. A can of crushed and drained pineapple, and I rinse the pineapple before I put it in there. 2 pumps or a tablespoon of the skinny syrups, vanilla, or you can use vanilla extract. And then I added a half of a cup of mini marshmallows. This time, my original recipe did not have any mini marshmallows in it, and an 1/8 of a cup, which is 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans. And without the marshmallows, it's 3 smart points for a generous half cup serving. With the marshmallows, it makes it 4 smart points. And I'm serious when I say generous, it's almost a cup. Okay. We still got plenty of time. We're good. I'm good. Okay. So overnight oats, y'all know I struggled with them until I found out that I needed to be using old-fashioned oats. So I'm going to keep preaching the old-fashioned oats because I like them so much better. So much better, okay? So for this one, we're going to make a Waldorf salad overnight oats so that I can continue to have green things this week, since my maiden name is Kelly Green and since mine and John's anniversary is Wednesday. Our 32nd wedding anniversary is Wednesday on St. Patrick's Day. And Sylvia, it is 6 generous half cup servings. I'm serious when I say generous. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do for this is we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of old-fashioned oats to any container. So we're going to add, this is 1/4 of a cup, so hold on. We're going to add 1/3 of a cup of old-fashioned oats to any size container. Old-fashioned oats, not quick cook oats. Old-fashioned oats to any container. And then to that, we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of your favorite dairy product or non-dairy product. So I know some of you all only drink milk. Some of you, I mean like actual cow milk. Some of you like unsweetened almond milk. Some of you like cashew milk. I'm on an oat milk kick. So this is unsweetened 0 sugar oat milk. And I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup of that. Then to that, I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Thank you, Barbara. I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup, let's see, a quarter of a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. We're going to dump that in there. And you know what I just realized? My friend Rhonda, who cleans here at Casey Kitchen Center, cleaned early this week. That means I have to clean up my own mess. I hadn't considered that before I started making the mess. Oh well, anywho. Okay, and then I'm going to do another 2 pumps or a tablespoon which is where, well, I just used that for something else. So we're going to do 2 pumps or a tablespoon of the sugar-free vanilla skinny syrup. We're going to do that. And then let's see, do not forget this. We're going to do a tablespoon of the Jello pudding. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the Jell-O sugar-free pudding. And we're going to get that all good and stirred up first. So we're going to stir all of this. So the point is to get all the liquids in there so that they can make the quick cook oats so that they can pump up. And let's see, I'm trying to see what you all are saying, but on mine it's doing closed captioning because I don't know how to turn off the closed captioning. So I keep thinking that you all are talking, but it's not you all talking, it's the closed captioning. Okay. So we're going to get that all good and stirred in there, but then because this is going to be a Waldorf salad, no, Watergate salad. I keep saying Waldorf because it's going to be a Watergate salad, but I didn't want more pineapple, so the pineapple is really good in the Watergate salad. I'm going to use the no sugar added berry cherry fruit. And I love that it's very cherry, and I'm 2 scoops in. Excuse me. I'm 2 scoops in and haven't seen the first cherry. Ah, there we go. There we go. Just found 2 little bits of cherry. So this is the no sugar added. There are a lot of and now all of a sudden there's 3. There are a lot of fruit mixes like this that are you know, like in their own juice or packed in water or things like that. But the no sugar added is 0 smart points. So that is the one that I try to always get. Then, excuse me, to the top of that, we may actually get done early tonight. What? When does that ever happen? But to the top of that, we're going to go back and add like a teaspoon because I don't want to add many more points. So we're going to add like a teaspoon of the crushed pecans, and that is going to be perfect. Okay. So there you have it. And it'll be prettier tomorrow after it has sat overnight. This is going to be much prettier. It will be a little bit more fluffy. The overnight oats, again, you let them sit overnight. You can let them sit for a couple of hours, but if you'll let them sit overnight, it does fluff up the old-fashioned oats, and it makes them smooth and creamy somehow. Don't understand the science behind that. If you want to add a teaspoon of chia seeds, so I know a lot of you all can eat chia seeds because it's good for your digestive tract. It also helps to bulk up. It helps to bulk up the overnight oats. Just to make them a little more, thick. Because like with the chia seeds, by the time this gets done and with the chia seeds, it would be almost up to here by the time I come back and get this tomorrow. I think this size is a good size. I've seen people do overnight oat recipes where they're doing like a half a cup of old-fashioned oats, a half a cup of this, half a cup of that. Those jars are getting huge. So those are getting to be this size jar. I'm sorry. I don't need, even though I love this, I don't need anything this big for breakfast in the morning. And Tag says, I guess I'll make some overnight oats for breakfast for tomorrow. Yep, you better get on it. But anyway, I don't need anything this big for breakfast. I don't know about you, but that's not my time of day. Now, as a late night snack, oh yeah. So keep that in mind. The Watergate salad, this is perfect anytime. Like I promise you, the first day, tomorrow, I'll be eating the overnight oats as my breakfast. I'll probably have this the next 3 or 4 days. It makes a great breakfast, an awesome breakfast. It makes such a good dessert. It makes a great side dish for so many things, but it is absolutely delicious. And it has non-fat plain Greek yogurt in it, which is good for you. I understand it has fat-free Cool Whip in it too, but as far as desserts go, it's it's better for you than just sitting down with a bowl of ice cream. Super satisfying, super cool. Wednesday is St. Patrick's Day. Make something green. It's going to be so fun. I promise your kids will eat this. I promise that the civilians in your life will eat this. And Deborah says, I think it's Deborah says, is all that one serving? Deborah, so in case you just popped in, this is about 3/4 of the recipe of the Watergate salad that we just made. And so each serving of the Watergate salad is a heavy half of a cup. So a heavy half of a cup is 3 Smart Points, blue, green, or purple, but I added the mini marshmallows this time, which makes it 4 Smart Points, and trust me, it's worth it. And Deborah says the oatmeal for breakfast. That's 1 serving. Yeah. All of that is 1 serving, and I'll have to post the points on that later because I'm still doing purple. I'm still trying to recover from the pandemic. You know, and my tummy is so much happier since I have stayed on purple, so I'm trying to stick with purple. So I can tell you how many points it is on purple, but I will point this out for you all for for blue and green, and Jessica will get that posted when she posts it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. But anyway, have a great St. Patty's Day. I am going to go ahead and wrap up like 5 minutes early. Oh, hold on. Sylvia wants to know if the oatmeal is good cold or hot. Some of this one is more like a dessert when you eat it. So this one I'm going to eat cold, but the ones that are kind of chocolatey flavored, I heat those up just a little bit. But anyway, have a great St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up just a couple of minutes earlier so that I can get on home because John is there at home base. And I just realized just a few minutes ago that my friend Rhonda will not be here to clean at Casey Kitchen Center tomorrow. So I have to clean all this up by myself. Yeah. Uh-oh. Bad news. Okay, but happy St. Patrick's Day. Make something green. Make something point friendly. Get your backup plan in your back pocket, for when you have a sticky situation. So this would be a great backup plan, if you just need to run in and eat something real quick. There's nothing wrong with eating overnight oats for lunch. If you get stuck in a bind, grab them and eat them. Nothing says you have to eat them for breakfast. But you all have a great week. If you are watching this on YouTube, pretty, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And I think it's up here. I'll have to find out from Casey which direction I'm supposed to be pointing. It's either up here or up here. But pretty please watch the next video. And then go ahead and subscribe down here. Or if you want to order something from our Spreadshirt shop, like one of these cool aprons, or we have t-shirts and lots of things, that would be awesome because now we have peanut and pistachio to try and support in the manner in which they are accustomed to being supported. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, have a great week, and we'll let you know how the anniversary, hopefully, dinner goes. So y'all have a great week. I will see you next time, and let me know if you have any questions. And if you make it, let me know how it was, because I love to hear. So good night, everybody. I'll see you next week.